Need to be do. Let me share screen this. I'm just waiting for some people to join in. If not, maybe it's a little too late to do this. It's almost 11. I'm not going to stream the whole damn thing, just some of like the highlights. God, I've got one viewer.
No more Spider-Man exclusive made by Insomniac. Nah, more than that. Nigga, I ain't lying. I'm keeping it real. I just showed a video on the interweb that my man explaining it. I'm not lying. Insomniac cannot make no. Disney owns the intellectual property.
Yeah, I saw that too. Wish we got one more viewer, then I guess we'll start it. But I think it's too late. I think it's a little too late to do a stream. So I'll give it. I just think the reason they didn't give the price, they're just waiting for Microsoft. It's really a gun, like a gunfight. One of them is waiting to. One of them is waiting to drop the price first, so they can underprice it. Okay. Alright, let's do it. Their conference, July.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Reggie
Reggie. Reginator. You know, conference. This was back when they had Cammy Dunaway.
To all of you here in the W Theater, and to all of you watching online. For gamers,
I can't believe it's been 10 years since the C3.
You can just feel the buzz in the air. And as usual, that buzz begins with technology. After all, E3 is the land of touchscreens and big screens, HD and 3D, button control, motion control, and no controller at all. The headlines just seem to spin on technology. But this morning, let me adjust that perspective just a little bit. Because technology is only a tool. The end product, the thing that does matter, is the experience. And the best experiences always come when technology and game design are perfectly matched. Here at E3, with thousands of people battling to see and try everything at once, considering the experience is the only real way to make sense of it all. And this year, we intend to show you how Nintendo, once again, is raising the bar in terms of game experience. Let's begin with details on an experience you've been waiting for.
I remember when we saw Michael LeBur saw this, he was freaking the fuck out. As we all knew. I really love that intro. It's unfortunate that Skyward Sword wasn't all that good. Oh, what the hell just happened?
Hello, and welcome to Nintendo's E3 presentation.
God
I
himself.
will introduce the newest version of Zelda, made exclusively for Wii, The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. I think this game will be remembered as a key turning point in Zelda's long history. At E3 2004, I stood on stage holding this sword and this shield.
Oh, that was a legendary moment.
Would not be possible without this sword and shield, and the items used to solve puzzles, and the map system used to confirm your location.
It was, but the issue is that you actually had to have the Wii Motion Plus. If you didn't have that, you couldn't even play the game. It's kind of like Majora's Mask. You had to have the expansion pack to play that game. The music was good in Skyward Sword. It's just that there was just too many fetch quests. The controls were a little iffy. Just, it wasn't all that.
I spoke with our team and I said, this is it. Let's make the next Zelda with this.
And it's for someone that I was actually really looking forward to Skyward Sword. And I just didn't like it that much.
This time, you will use it to raise your shield. As Wii Motion Plus isn't used only for sword control, it also makes using items very natural. On the bottom here is the B button. You just press this button to choose your item. But it's kind of hard to understand without seeing the game screen, isn't it? Oh, I know. Hey, Bill, are you off stage? Yeah, right here. Can you help me out here? So why don't you just explain the rest? I'll do my best. Good luck. Thank you. Okay. So, good morning, everyone.
Yeah.
I'm here to show you Zelda. So,
This is kind of the low. As much as this was an amazing conference, this was the low point. This was really I think a lot of people will agree that the demonstration was fucking awful. What's up, Jonah?
wow, this is strange.
Exactly. Yeah, I agree.
Bill, that's not right. What? You gotta hold the shield more like a shield, and the sword like this. Ow! What? No.
That's really cool. There he is, Legend himself. Every time he smiles, I just smile. His smile is so goddamn contagious.
I think that might be a good idea.
God of War demo in 2016 was good.
Okay, that I can do. じゃあ、日本語でやります。これね、具体的に説明するとそんな難しくはない。I'll explain it in detail, but it's really not that difficult. 本当に剣と盾を持ってるっていうイメージ。Just imagine that you're holding a sword and a shield yourself.
I'm doing good, Jonah. But in 2 days, I know I'm doing this E3 in 2 days. We're gonna roast their 2015 E3, and I've been waiting for that.
So it's important for a Zelda game.
God, it's crazy. That infamous E3 is gonna be 5 years old.
So you just shake your right hand, the sword will come out. Okay. You can swing at any angle.
See, I remember the crowd was very nervous. They were like, whoa, why is it not working well? They said that the reason is because there was interference. I don't know, man. I just think that it wasn't ready yet.
Very simple.
Well, then another thing I will say is I did like Link in Skyward Sword. He had a lot of personality, kind of like a Wind Waker Link.
The same direction its mouth is open. It doesn't work if you cut top to bottom. Maybe it goes a little bit better just like
This game was definitely one of the more lighthearted Zelda games, and definitely the more cartoony Zelda games. So I guess they really wanted to like bring back the lightheartedness of Wind Waker, but then kind of still kept it serious with Twilight Princess. I might skip a little bit of this because this is pretty unbearably bad.
And then you can let loose sword beams.
Oh no, that was awful. Yeah, that was atrocious. The Bowie music.
There's something over here. See, what's this? Medama. There's an eyeball on that door. Medama wa. That looks kind of. Oh, yes. Look at that. I tried to cut it. It closes the eye, but it's looking at the tip of my sword. Maybe I can confuse it. There we go. It's kind of silly, but fun. Okay, now the real fight begins.
Oh yeah, because that E3 was. It's really crazy that was that Pikmin 3 was really their one big game.
You know what? Maybe I think I should take a break and have a little potion. That tastes good. Okay. It took a little bit more than I expected.
Now, when you're in battle, let me explain the A button. When you're in battle, targeting, you can use the A button to. Now, what's nice is that this time in Skyward Sword, you don't have to point at the screen to aim. You just move the Wii remote in front of you, like you're moving a real slingshot. And that moves the cursor to aim.
What's up, Josh?
And you tap the A button. These are some fast fighters.
Oh yeah, I remember those. The baby Skulltulas. It's kind of funny how the Skulltulas were extremely scary in Twilight Princess. Like those motherfuckers are real scary in Twilight Princess. But in this game, they're like the cutest version of them. It was so freaking funny, just how very strange and cute they were. At least they had fun with it, but they knew that you could tell they were all, as much as it showed them that they were having fun, you could tell they were also frustrated because they were like, "Oh God, like they're gonna think that the controls are absolute trash in this." They're not.
And then you can also drop your hand and roll with the bomb.
Strike. I'm just gonna skip a little bit more. I'll say this: that was kind of cool. There were some good, but like I don't like absolutely despise Skyward Sword. Like years later, past I kind of lukewarm it just a little bit. There were some cool bosses like that. That one boss with the multiple swords, that was actually a really cool boss, and the Gyram fights were really good. Cool. Oh yeah, I remember that E3. I still think 2011 was Microsoft's worst E3 though. That one was just so. I still remember that day. Me and my older brother went to his friend's house to watch that E3. My God, we were all like, that was real bad. But I'm just gonna skip this because this was pretty bad. But the conference gets really good later on. Yeah, no, I've been trying to get that too.
And one more important thing I need to talk about. So we've been working very hard on implementing these new ideas into the game. Development looks like it's going to take through the end of this year. So you can all look forward to playing The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword next year. Thank you.
I bet a lot of people were disappointed in that news, but hey. They didn't care really because 2010 was the Wii's best year. We were getting so many fucking games that year. It was insane. I was also disappointed there was only one Goron in this game. The art style was just meh. Yeah, agree, man. The Wind Waker HD was fucking amazing. And it is the best way to play Wind Waker because they fixed the Triforce quest, which was everyone's like biggest issue with Wind Waker. I own the Wii U. Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword.
The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword with Wii Motion Plus is just the top line of our E3 story today. There's a lot more to come. Our goal is to provide new experiences for everyone.
Yeah, I hope so too. That was like one, because there was only like 4 actual dungeons, and they weren't really dungeons. And then you also had the shrines where they were just like obstacle mini dungeons. But then again, they were just being different.
To titles that are squarely based on this goal of universal appeal. Let's start with the wide world of sports, where developers can choose between ultra realism or over-the-top arcade fun. In the first case, the moves are real, the characters look real, and there are real-life stars on the packaging. We all know the names. Great franchises like Madden NFL, and Pro Evolution Soccer, and MLB 2K. On the other hand, some prefer the arcade style that began with NBA Jam. And in fact, you'll see a new exclusive version for Wii on the show floor. But over the years, one humble hero has taken us
Bullshit.
along to the
We all know
hard
NBA Jam would have went to the PS3.
to the fairway, the diamond, and the
It's just that the thing with the Wii was there was a lot of fun games and a lot of arcade games, arcade-like games. The problem with the Wii was there was so much shovelware. That's kind of the problem. There was a lot of shovelware. Like, hell, you could have had a fucking very live match with the shovelware. I remember this game, Mario Sportsman. I remember actually being hyped just to see hockey. You know, Mario Hockey. That was pretty cool. It wasn't really all that good, though. Dodgeball. Just dodgeball. And basketball. Boom shakalaka! He's on fire! Monster Jam! He's on fire!
Mario Sports Mix is pure fun, and you'll be in the action with Mario next year. You don't have to be a game expert to understand its potential popularity. But even among the experts, sometimes the common wisdom isn't so wise. Let me give you a few examples. Last year, you heard people predict that Wii momentum was starting to wane.
Yeah.
Guess what? Last December in America, we set the all-time record for sales of any video game.
And that was thanks to new Super Mario Bros. Wii.
Others claim that all those casual Wii owners don't buy games. But
Hey, this is Reggie. Never kind of right. Just saying.
Than any other platform ever.
No offense, Reggie, but they were kind of right at the end.
Then, there's a recent NPD study showing that Wii owners actually play their systems more often than other owners. And at the same time, according to the research firm Ipsos, nearly as many people intend to buy a Wii in the next 6 months as the other two home platforms combined. Underlying all those false assumptions about Wii is a mistaken belief that many new Wii owners just play Wii Sports or Wii Fit for a while and then lose interest. But that simply isn't the case.
There were some games like Smash Brawl, and Mario Kart Wii did very well, but there were some occasions people just bought them.
New Super Mario Brothers Wii does that. Mario Kart has sold more than 20.
Yeah, they did. It did a lot. It was just that some games didn't do very well.
More than 14 million copies around the world. And now, we'd like to show you our next bridge title that moves consumers along their gaming journey. begins with the more than 177 million Wii characters created around the world. And every one of them is invited to play. Let me introduce you to Wii Party.
Oh God,
Wii Party,
this game.
an all-new party game for Wii that puts you in the middle of the action and redefines multiplayer fun.
It was fun back in late 06. I'm gonna skip this trash.
Omnom has worked with third parties as well. Last year, that was proved by the breakthrough dance hit, Just Dance.
Oh God.
And this year, it's time to get up and get down again, only on Wii.
Okay. There's no music. I guess it's due to copyright. That shit's funny as hell. There's no music.
When we delivered our E3 news last year, a lot of you got jazzed in a different way, hearing about a more intense title, the new Golden Sun for Nintendo DS.
Cool. Too bad that game didn't really did well. It wasn't as good as the first two, and the series just disappeared. It's a damn shame because Golden Sun is such an amazing RPG. I love the two games a lot. Okay. I heard that it was a major step back from Golden Sun and Dark Age. But you could argue that it did end it after 2, and you could just pretend this game didn't exist. Oh, it came out in 2010.
Golden Sun Dark Dawn for Nintendo DS arrives this holiday season. And while Golden Sun brings back a lot of golden memories for its legions of fans, to millions of other gamers, Golden has an entirely different meaning.
Who here would say that it's one of the greatest shooters of all time?
Set the standards for all video games in the future.
It was the first game that I could play multiplayer for 4 hours straight. For me, it was the
This was a really big announcement, the remake of GoldenEye. It kind of sucks that you weren't Pierce Brosnan, you were Daniel Craig. I mean, again, because Daniel Craig was James Bond at the time, but still, GoldenEye, that was Pierce Brosnan's movie. I know that GoldenEye hasn't really aged very well, but you have to remember the one thing. This was the FPS that really broke the formula. Because for so long, FPS has just followed the Doom formula. But GoldenEye was the one that really broke that formula and made cross multiplayer work on consoles. Hey, what's up, Chris? Thank you for the new sub.
I remember it. You remember it. There are people watching today
Bow, bow.
old enough to
Bow,
understand
bow, bow.
that
bow,
GoldenEye
bow.
had when it first hit the market.
Bow, bow, bow.
If you've never experienced it, get ready for a landmark gaming experience. On the other hand, if you do remember,
I think some people did like it. I don't remember. Did people like it or not?
Activision's new GoldenEye, exclusive to Wii, arrives in stores this holiday. There's an entirely different kind of hero whose global reach has spanned 8 decades. A mouse.
Oh, Epic Mickey.
Our parents grew up with him. We grew up with him. Our kids and grandkids will grow up with Mickey Mouse. And now, this universally recognized and beloved character embarks on a new chapter to add to his legacy. In a game exclusive to Wii.
Oh, okay.
It's called Disney Epic Mickey, and it sets a new tone in a new direction for this world.
I remember my older brother being super hyped for this game.
Ladies and gentlemen, to give you all the details, please welcome Warren Spector, General Manager and Creative Director, Junction Point, and Adam Creighton, one of the producers of Disney Epic History.
Reggie knew he messed up. He meant to say Epic Mickey, not Epic Disney.
Thanks, Reggie, and hello to all of you. Adam and I are here to give
And you know what's sad is Warren Spector worked his ass off for this game. It's just unfortunately that it didn't live up to the massive caliber game that it was meant to be.
populated by forgotten, retired, and rejected characters.
Yeah, like it was hyped up, but then when it came out, it just kind of fizzled away because there were just like one of the main issues that we had with it was the camera was awful in that game.
The land Adam is exploring today is called Ventureland. It's what we call a quest zone, where you talk to characters, learn about quests, buy tools and supplies. Here, for example, Adam is talking to Wasteland's version of Speed, learning what Mickey has to do to continue to make progress in the game, and also about an optional quest that you can do or not do later in the game. In Ventureland, in addition to Speed, you may recognize some other characters from the film Peter Pan, but a little changed, and some theme park locations, also a little different than you may remember, including the Swiss Family Robinson Treehouse and the Tiki Room. Some of the Disney inspiration.
I actually have Epic Mickey, but I've only played it just for like 30 minutes, and I kind of just dropped it just to, check it out.
No one will have any trouble identifying our hero.
Yeah. I mean, there were some good things about it. It's just that there were just annoying flaws with the game, though, that kind of hurt it from being the amazing game that was once hyped, was kind of marketed to. I want to tell you all, what does it look like if the paint was white? Let me rewind it. Imagine the paint was white.
My team and I have our way. That is about to change. To take Mickey to new heights of video game success, we knew we couldn't just look back at Disney's history or Mickey's past triumphs. We had to allow Mickey to do things no other game character could do, and offer players something they've never seen before. Our key innovation lies in our core game mechanic, drawing and erasing, using Mickey's new ability to control the essence of his cartoon being, paint and paint thinner. Using paint and thinner the way Adam is here, players can erase characters.
Yeah, that was true. There was just too much in that year. I'm just going to skip a little bit.
On each player to feel like he or she is. There's plenty more to see than we're showing here. For now, let's watch as Adam jumps into a movie screen to enter our third location type.
Here we go. Boom, boom, boom. Bum, ba, bum, ba, bum, bum.
What you're about to see is called a travel zone. And
Yeah, these levels are really cool.
These are side-scrolling adventures in history television, directly inspired by beloved Disney cartoons and the classic console platforming games we all know and love. Here's one inspired by Steamboat Willie.
Yeah, I would say, even though looking back, there were aspects of it that hasn't really aged all that well, like the Skyward Sword demo. But I still think this is one of their best E3s, rivaled to 2004.
To be a part of an 80-year history of joy joy and laughter. With Disney Epic Mickey, we honor Disney's rich creative heritage, to be sure. But to be true to that heritage, we had to honor another aspect of Disney's history. Walt himself once said, "It's kind of fun."
I'm just gonna skip more of this.
Innovation has been young. Inventor for the very first time with our hero, Mickey Mouse. Thanks to everyone at Disney and Nintendo who made Disney Epic Mickey possible, and enjoy the show. Thanks very much.
Why did the music sound like Goldeneye for a second there? I'm not sure if that's just me.
And by the way, if you want more insight on the thinking behind Disney Epic Mickey, you can find an exclusive interview with Warren conducted by our global president, Mr. Satoru Iwata, at e3.nintendo.com. Of course, keeping popular franchises fresh calls for a lot of imagination inside Nintendo as well. In 1992, Mr. Iwata worked with a young developer named Masahiro Sakurai.
I know a lot of people thought like, oh my god, there's another Smash game. Like, no.
Became famous in the gaming world for creating such diverse franchises as Smash Brothers and Kirby.
Yeah, E3 2014 was really good. That was actually a really good E3 for Nintendo.
He's managed to work his way into the hearts of a lot of ardent gamers.
Kirby.
They know
JJ Wilson's favorite character right here, Kirby.
should a new game be cut from the same cloth, stitched together from previous work? Should Kirby stick to his knitting? Or spin a yarn in a way that yarn has never been spun before? My friends, the answers are right here.
I actually really liked Kirby's Epic Yarn. I actually really liked this one a lot. I remember, I know that a lot of people didn't like this intro because you couldn't die in this game. I still thought this was a very good Kirby game. And I remember me and my older brother actually beat it because it was a co-op Kirby game. It's just so goddamn cute. I would say, yeah. Even to this day, I still think it looks fucking great. I still think this was a good game, even if you couldn't die in the game. I mean, Warland 2 was you couldn't die in that game, but that game was fucking awesome. Kurt. It's crazy just how much of a meme he is because of his cute appearance. That part of the song sounded like Mario Galaxy. And it was Kimishima.
The most obvious difference about Kirby's Epic Yarn is not the way it looks, but the way it works. Try it in the booth. I felt the difference, and I think you will too. Kirby's Epic Yarn is slated for release this fall. Less than a year ago, Dragon Quest IX from Square Enix debuted in Japan exclusively on Nintendo DS. It's become a phenomenon, selling 4.2 million copies there. This epic adventure, with you helping to decide its path, can make claims to being among the deepest and richest experiences ever launched on Nintendo DS. You could describe it just by numbers, with 120 mini quests and additional Wi-Fi mini quests.
That's cool, Jonah.
Over 300 monsters, over 900 items to customize your character, and an infinite number of randomly generated treasure maps. But that would be selling it short. What fueled the craze in Japan is the interaction between players. It practically begs for multiplayer action. Dragon Quest IX lets you up with as many as 3 friends to quest together. And the social element doesn't end when you shut your DS. In tag mode, the game will independently
Just gonna
seek out
skip this
other
a tiny
nearby
bit.
players. In the US, in just 26 days. And then, on the last day of August, passionate players on Wii will experience a signature moment with an old friend.
Oh God, Metroid Other Ram. One thing you can't deny though about Metroid Other Ram, the game looked fucking amazing. For the Nintendo Wii, this game looked amazing. It was just that there was just so much wrong with this game. The voice acting, the music, that you actually had all your weapons, but you couldn't use them because what was that dude's name? Unless you got permission from Adam. And of course, that infamous moment where she suffers post-trauma stress disorder when she sees Ridley. I'm like, you fought Ridley like 4 or 5 times. I can understand it was your first time, but you fought him like 4 times after that. Definitely was just, yeah. God, we can all agree though, Samus is fucking hot.
In Metroid Other M, what hasn't been lost is a sense of isolation and exploration that has always been the hallmarks of the franchise. But Nintendo and Team Ninja have also pushed the Metroid franchise down emotional corridors it's never traveled before. Samus returns when Metroid Other M for Wii arrives in stores on August 31st.
Okay, Noble. I really appreciate that.
As you know, Retro Studios
Oh,
has
boy.
produced some great Metroid titles. But when they said they were ready for something new, we asked them to take one of the most treasured franchises in video game history and to make it magic again. If you listen, you can hear it coming.
I remember when this trailer came out, I just went ballistic. Like, dude, I was screaming from the top of my lungs to see Donkey Kong Country come back. This was such a great game. Tropical Freeze was really good, but I still don't get the hype to where people think it was like the greatest 2D platform ever. I don't know about that, Chief. But it was a great game. Same with this one. The music was fantastic too, and Tropical Freeze had an amazing soundtrack. Oh God, World 8 was so hard. God, me and my older brother died God knows how many times in that game. Ion Country returns. Hard to believe that game's going to be 10 years old. Gotta hear the ovation. Shit, if I was in that crowd, I'd be crying.
In the jungle this holiday. With the names we've talked about today, Donkey Kong and GoldenEye, Kirby and Metroid, you might find your game memories sliding into the past. But we're going to close today by throwing you in the other direction.
Oh, here we go. This was the big reason why this conference was so legendary.
Moved us into fully rendered game worlds. It was the Wii Remote that got us up off the couch and into a new world of game control. And today, as I mentioned at the outset, we're not just raising the bar, but we're making that
We are the bar. I couldn't resist that.
3D play on the
We don't raise the bar. We are the bar. Sheamus and Cesaro. The 3DS. Hard to believe this handle is going to be 10 years old.
We started hearing a lot about 3D in your living room.
Yeah.
And of course, an initial
It still amazed me how they were able to do 3D without the glasses. That was kind of like the big selling point for the 3DS.
But maybe, most of all, it's the glasses. Now, man, those glasses. And make no
This is when
mistake,
3D was like the big thing.
sports thing doesn't
Remember that? E3, it was like the big thing.
Pay a hefty amount of money for those glasses, and that's for every person in the room. Nobody said it was going to be easy. Well, no one but Nintendo. In fact, we think there's a better way. A solution that lets you take 3D along with you wherever you go. With ample game content available the first day on the market. And maybe, best of all, no glasses.
Avatar. Yeah, it was poorly executed. It's actually a miracle that the 3DS did very well, because when it first came out, it was a disaster. The launch was terrible. Outside of Ocarina of Time 3DS, it wasn't. Mario Kart was the one that really kickstarted it. And there it is right here. The 3DS. Hard to believe this thing's 10 years old. Bella Burai, what the hell, man? That was just the DX of its 3D, but now it's actually more powerful. Oh, there he is. Rest in peace, Satoru Iwata.
Everyone, this is Nintendo 3DS.
It's crazy. It's been 5 years since he passed. Cool, man. It's a good handheld. It's just that their first party games were hit or miss. There were some amazing first party games, and there were some real trash first party games.
3.5 inch right here. And yes, it will show you full 3D graphics without the need for special graphics.
So weird. I remember seeing it. It was so weird to see the screen, the top screen being big, and then the touch screen being the small. Like, it was weird. I know, Ryan. That's the version you would play Ocarina of Time. because the original N64 version has not aged very well.
What we searched for was a way to make 3D games a reality, a product for mass market. And Nintendo
Bravely Default.
is our answer. Let me introduce you. Here on this part, we have installed a 3D
The slider.
adjuster.
Really liked it. It was there. One Nintendo was real smart with the 3DS for including the off option. So if people really got sick of the 3D, they could just turn it off and just enjoy games like that. That was the good thing. That was a really smart move by Nintendo. Yeah, exactly, Louis. The new, I still have yet to get one. A new 3DS. I have yet to get one.
We experimented, however,
Fire Emblem Awakening. That was the game that revived Fire Emblem and actually saved the franchise from cancellation.
and Sony decreased transparency of the touchscreen.
You know what's also going to be 10 years old? Kevin Butler's speech in Sony's E3. Where he was saying at the end of the day, it was the one where it was pretty much saying at the end of the day, we're all gamers. I love that moment. It's Sony's E3.
And what makes the image so impactful is not just the 3D image, but the nature of the graphics.
You know, I didn't know that Tekken 6 was on the 3DS. I actually did not know that.
While we now added 3D, we also made improvements to the graphic capability of the hardware itself. Something healthy, this alone might involve a lot of enthusiasm.
That Luigi Mansion was pretty solid, but not as good as 1, though.
Next,
3, I didn't, fully play it, but 3, I did play some of it with my older brother, and yeah, it was really good.
design for analog. We also integrated
The slide pad. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not a fan of the slide pad. I thought that was a really iffy analog stick, and it just kind of slips in your thumb. You know what I'm saying? And also, it was not very good for Smash Brothers.
it has compatibility with Nintendo DSi. Nintendo 3DS has a camera. But look here, there's not one, but two camera lenses on the outside.
Yeah. Even if it was not as good as the Wii U version, it was. But just think about it. That was the first Smash game that was on the go.
Nintendo 3DS is the
That's kind of why I know some like to make fun of Smash 3DS, but it still was impressive to play it on the go.
You may want to try out this function at our And I want to mention one more.
Yeah, I heard that version was really good. Street Fighter 4.
Also capable of displaying 3D Hollywood movies. We are not announcing any specific plans this week, but at our booth, you will find demonstrators showing you 3D movie trailers for releases from Disney, Warner Brothers, and DreamWorks. You can see DreamWorks How to Train Your Dragon, Warner Brothers, Legend of the Guardian, and the Disney Tangled, all played in 3D.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, cool, JRPG.
To our knowledge, this is the first time any such 3D concept has been demonstrated without the need to wear glasses. However, in game, gamers care most about games. You may remember an announcement we made in January 2009, establishing a joint venture called Project Sora. It was led by Mr. Sakurai. Today, I
Oh god, oh, this was an amazing moment.
One week, create a game designed specifically for Nintendo Switch. We felt such a project deserved to feature a character already familiar to many of you, especially if you've been playing games for a long time.
This was such, like, no one did not saw this coming. I mean, Medusa was hot as hell in that game. Oh, gonna be honest. I mean, Medusa was waifu material in this game. Palutena. Pit. This was such a good game, but it would have been amazing not for the land controls. But everything, like, this game was so much fun, man. It really shouldn't be. I don't know why we have not gotten a remake of this game. That boss was fucking funny as hell. The game surprised me how funny it was. The game was just so fucking funny, man. Hot Spring. His voice was a little different here than his final voice. Such a great game. Oh, Hades was fun. Hades was funny as fuck in this game too. Crazy. They had not remade this game or even make another one. It's so weird. And it did well. Like, it did really well. I don't know.
We prepared this video just for our presentation. But of course, the only true way to appreciate the impact of this figure is 3D. See for yourself. And we'll have 3D game trailer for you on the show floor. Leading this effort. What you notice is that when 3D effects
This conference is almost over. Oh, it's 15 more minutes. God damn. I might skip the remainder of it.
there is a much better sense of the height, width, and the depth in the gaming world. And therefore, you have much better ability to navigate. For example, in this figure, you can more easily judge the distance between yourself and the floating room. But it's not just the 3D graphics that make Nintendo 3DS. Communication can even occur during sleep mode, as Nintendo 3DS periodically searches for Wi-Fi access.
I feel like that sleep mode is not even that good. I swear to God, I feel like the sleep mode does not work very well.
It will then automatically communicate with them. Discover that new state, new place, both states, and the new rank have already been counted. And we will provide this kind of very unique communication hub in a way that can be used by anyone, regardless of their technical knowledge or their gaming experience. And there is no need to take a machine. Now, let me conclude today by returning to the topic of games. Before Nintendo DS and Wii were launched, the majority of people in our industry cannot believe that these unprecedented ideas from Nintendo would work. So, in those cases, it was
This is when they announced like all the third parties.
built and installed and marketing family. You will also discover several other Nintendo titles.
Yes and no. In some degree, yes, the directs because they get right into the games, but the stages are amazing because they do create those unforgettable moments.
Behind me, you see a partial list of companies who intend to publish software for Nintendo 3DS. I cannot name them all, but I do want to draw your attention to several of them. Activision and DJI, Level 5, Square Enix, including
Kingdom Hearts,
EA,
Saints Row,
Electronic Arts, including Madden, NFL, Tecmo Koei, Capcom and Bethesda,
Resident Evil, Revelations.
Warner Brothers Games, Ubisoft Software, Assassin's Creed, Namco Bandai Games, and Konami
No.
with
Unfortunately, that was only just Metal Gear Solid 3, I remember.
I want to note that I'm truly grateful for
No, I'm talking about Sony's E3 2016.
and to conclude
This part was really cool when they got like all the developers. Kojima. Jeff Keighley's best friend. Oh, yeah. Maybe next year, because that E3 is going to be 15 years old. God almighty, that E3 was so fucking bad. Giant enemy crab, Ridge Racer, $599 US. God, man, that was Sony when they were super arrogant. That was when they thought that they could just get away with anything. Boy almighty, that launch to the PS3 was a disaster. Revelations was such a good game. And that game looked fucking amazing for the 3DS. Resident Evil Revelations, that game looked absolutely incredible. I still don't know how they made that game look so good.
It allows us to have more precision in the control.
Thank you, Mr. Iwata.
Yeah.
And thanks as well.
That and Uncharted. I felt what really saved the PS3 was Uncharted 2.
When we began
That and the PS3 Slim.
promised something for everyone. From Zelda to Mario, Kirby to Donkey Kong, Mickey to Dragon Quest, Golden Sun to GoldenEye, and Metroid to Kid Icarus. I hope you found something you're looking forward to. But we also talked about new experiences, and we believe nothing at E3 will deliver on that like Nintendo 3DS. Something you thought you knew perfectly well will now be perfectly transformed. What's added literally is a new dimension. All of you watching this on
I just want to get to that. Oh God, I've been waiting for this.
So we decided to try and communicate it a very different way. Let's see how this works.
10 years later, this still makes me laugh my ass off. Star Fox 64. It's really amazing to think that I'll bring this up too in 2 days. It's amazing to think that Miyamoto is the only one left from that trio. Oh man, that never gets old, man. It's such a goofy ass company, man. That's why they're so funny. He has his clothes shirt.
Well, that sure felt real to me. But I'm not so sure it did for you yet. Even with this video, it's still not a perfect answer. In fact, we've spent a lot of time trying to convince
Oh god, that fucking chick. Allison Rapp, that was the chick that like actually defended child porn.
So we
And
asked
she was like in the Nintendo Treehouse.
right now? And the answer is yes. We're going to let all of you here in the Nokia Theater travel to that third dimension right here and right now. And that kind of travel probably calls for a tour guide. So we want to take this opportunity to introduce
Look at them
you
sweet
to the
babes.
people who will accompany you, both at the show floor all week and right here in the Nokia Theater today. Here's how it's going to work. Our demonstrators
Cool,
are
Josh.
equipped with Nintendo 3DS.
This was pretty much the end of the
devices that will show you how
conference.
Video game characters and video game environments.
This still is a really good conference.
3D right in your hands.
I mean,
For
but
the moment, I
it
ask
was
you
really
to stay
what
safe
made
while they
this
work
conference
their way
work
through
was just all the surprises,
the test drive
and most
on
importantly
Nintendo
the 3DS
will take
reveal.
place just on the other side of the camera riser behind you. The 3D sensation should be immediate. It requires nothing but the naked
Oh
eye.
my god.
No more glasses. And in order to give everyone the experience this morning, we're putting a time limit on your Nintendo 3DS time. What you'll be seeing is just the taste, but be assured, live.
But yeah, overall, the
will be
3DS is a
available
great
at the Nintendo
handheld.
booth all week long. Finally, also for those of you here on site, there's one other opportunity. Since everyone isn't going to be able to hold the Nintendo 3DS here at the same time, so we're importing another element of our Nintendo booth right here to the Nokia Theater. In front of you here, rising from the floor, are multiple gameplay stations to let you become the first people ever to put the playable The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword through its paces. So, enjoy your gameplay. There's no rush. The shuttles that will bus you to the next event won't begin leaving until 11 o'clock. And for everyone, when this week is over, we trust that you'll agree that Nintendo has once again raised the bar.
We are the bar.
Enjoy Nintendo 3DS, and please enjoy E3.
I just can't wait to roast their 2015 classic conference. Or I believe it's been 10 years since that conference.
Enjoy E3.
So bad. Let's see. Is it there? Yeah. What was June 25th?
Peter, you look like you could use a Coke.
Yes. Kev, you know, there was a rumor you were going to show up.
Peter, you can't believe everything you read on the internet.
You don't have to tell me.
Listen, I'm sorry about this, but as long as I'm here, do you mind if I get something off my chest?
This was a really good moment. I miss this dude. The fictional
Am I
character.
crazy, or did I just see 100 friends? So am I crazy, or did I just see 100 French acrobats prancing around an arena the other night?
I'm gonna stretch my legs. Kevin Butler.
I hear there was a sale on blue ponchos. Seriously, I know everyone's got their eye on this motion control battle like it was Olivia Munn and a Lara Croft outfit. I say it's time we focus on what really matters. The games. Who's with me? See, I love gaming. Okay? I love you too. I love walk-off homers and headshots. I love drifting a turn at 100 miles an hour. Boss battles with a 600-foot-tall Greek god who may or may not be your father. Gaming is having a ridiculously huge TV in a tiny one-room apartment. Staying up till 3 a.m. to earn a trophy that isn't real. But is. And it's girls who know that the way to a man's heart is through a melee attack. I love gaming. And I know you love it too. That's why you're here. Why millions of people are pretending to work while they watch this at their desk. It's why we made the PlayStation Move. So every person on this great spinning marble will be able to get a taste of the PS3 sugar. Families, kids, grandparents, and you hardcore guys, talking about you. Don't hate on them. Don't do it. Look at it this way. If you've got an awesome girlfriend, and then someone else gets an awesome girlfriend, you know who wins? Everyone. With PlayStation Move, your mom can make your mom jokes after she takes you to school in table tennis. And a 10-year-old kid in Fresno can make a frat boy in Boston question his own manhood. We can all box using game characters that have important features like arms and necks.
He really did.
When we said the PS3 only does everything, we meant it. And the Move brings a whole lot more everything to the table. Because every gamer is a true gamer.
See, that's what this was. End of the day, it doesn't matter what platform you play on, you're a gamer. That's what made this speech so lovable.
Deep down inside, we all serve one master, one king. And his name is gaming. Forever may he reign!
Such a great speech. All right, guys, I'm gonna head out. Yeah, the PS Move was a Wiimote ripoff. All right, guys, thank you for joining us. Louis, JRPG, Jonah, Shadow, Frankie, Louis, Joshua, and Chris. Thank you very much for joining us. I'll be live Tuesday to roast Nintendo's E3 2015. I can't wait for that. But it was good that we watched their classic 2010 E3, which I really like. So I'll see you guys later. Peace. I got some new videos coming up.